Todd Tucker, who is the husband of Real Housewives of Atlanta and R&B star, Grammy Award winning singer, actress, writer, producer, Candy Burris, had made a statement that folks are kind of giving him the side eye. So basically, he has zero regrets about this statement. And according to TMZ, he says that taking his 23-year-old daughter to a strip club is okay. It's his way of bonding with her. TMZ asked Todd why he thinks it is appropriate to bring his daughter to such a sexually charged environment. And he says it's for great bonding. Todd says more parents should follow his lead, and if they did, they'd have better relationships with their kids. The way he sees it, smacking a couple of booties with your kid can be the best way to maintain close ties, especially as they get older. I'm not taking my son to a strip club to bond. How about putting the phone down and talking to them, getting to know what they like? Unless she likes strippers, you know what, I'm going to just be quiet. Moving on, Matthew Knowles puts his foot in his mouth again, maybe. You be the judge. He says that if his daughter Beyoncé was dark-skinned, it would have affected her success. Uses Kelly Rowland as example. He says, in the music industry, there's still segregation. You know, there used to be the black division, race records, programmers, especially at pop radio, have this imagery, of what beauty looks like. They wanted that imagery to be the same as singing those records. If you look back at even Whitney Houston, if you look at those photos, how they lightened her to make her look lighter complexion. Because there's a perception and a colorism, the lighter that you are, the smarter and more economically advantaged you are. There's a perception all around the world about color. I'm not sure if I agree, and I think it is a diss to Kelly Rowland. I just believe, in my opinion, Beyonce is a stronger entertainer than Kelly Rowland. I don't think that it means one is better than the other because of complexion, but that is my opinion. All right, Wendy Williams, allegedly back on the wagon. Allegedly, in air quotes I'm using. She's been living it up since filing for divorce from her husband of 20 plus years, Kevin Hunter Sr. And she's been out. She's been hanging out with Black China. She's been doing it up, doing things that she hasn't normally been able to do. And she's actually taking a break from her talk show to do these things. But it's rumored that she may have jumped back on the wagon. She opened up about living in a sober house just days after she returned to her show after taking a break for 2 months. But just days after, she left a message about her being driven by her 24-hour sober coach back to the home, living in the tri-state at a sober house. She reportedly relapsed and was rushed to the hospital. She returned to the show the next day, said she was doing fine, ended up filing for divorce from her husband for more than 20 years. This amid a speculation that he fathered a love child with his 15-year-old side chick. No, side chick of 15 years. She's not 15 years old. Please do not quote me on saying that. Williams has been out in New York City and LA with her new arm candy, her special friend. That's what women of a certain age call them now, who is 27 and a felon. So there's no indication that she's back on the wagon, but some of her staffers are saying that she's been acting a little funny, acting a little, maybe having a little too much fun and losing focus. I don't know. It's just something that was in the news. Again, a light